What? No. No intro. No intro today because I am angry. I'm angry. Where do I start? Where do I start? We're both going to rant. But I'm going to go first. Okay. So, the Yankees today, rubber match. We're up 6-0. It is 6-0. You give your ace a ton of run support. Harrison Bader's looking great. And then what happens? Cole starts to fall apart a little. And we can see it in this inning right here. Here we go. Let's watch it. Ground rule double, and it's 6-2. Okay. All right. Maybe you should take him out, Boone. The guy's getting tired. Maybe you should take him out. Let's look at what happens right here. Boom. Tie game after it being 6-0. And then I have to go. No, let me tell you guys about my day real quick. Let me tell you about my game. Let me tell you. Okay, so I just see that, and then I'm going to my game, right? Okay. While I'm at my game, it's already kind of rough. The game gets tied. We were winning too. The game gets tied. Then we give up the lead. And then I get Avi after I ground out. This is Avi. He's been on here a few times, right? He says the Yankees just got walked off. I was watching it, and you wanted to here. We can watch it right here. We can watch it right here. Let's look at it. Let's look at it right now because I didn't get to see it. Boom. Okay. So it's not just that too. Our team lost the game today, mind you. And then I also get news that apparently the Devils won, which pisses me off. And then I get some more news that James Harden hit a game winner for the Sixers. I am pissed off. I'm angry. Let's go. Let's talk about the Yankees. So like I said, we were up 6-0. 6-0. And then Cole starts to falter a little. And then Boone, you would think your manager would be like, oh, the guy doesn't have it right now. Maybe I should probably take him out or get the bullpen going. And what does Aaron Boone do? Absolutely nothing. And then the game is 6-6. Absolutely nothing. 6-6. And then what happens? The Rays take the lead. Oh, and okay, then the Yankees tie it back up. And then they get walked off after it being 6-0. Where do I even start? Here, we can look at the offense. We can look at some guys on the offense. Aaron Hicks, mind you, he had another RBI today. Woo! Do you want to know how many RBIs that Aaron Hicks has this season? You guys want to know how many RBIs he has this season? 2. That was his second RBI this season. What is going on here? He's batting 143.
Oh my god.
143. And then you got Aaron Boone yesterday. He was like, oh yeah, Aaron, he's going to play tomorrow too, meaning today. I was like, what are you thinking? The guy is batting 143 right now. All right, who else do we want to look at? Oh yeah, there's also a bunch of injuries. And guess what with Rodon? Rodon has a chronic back issue. Is this guy going to even play at all? Is this guy going to play? Or is he going to be like Carl Pavano 2.0? I am losing it. We should have won this game. We should have took this series against the Rays. I hate this team. I hate this team. And oh my gosh, you are playing against the Oakland A's tomorrow. If you lose the series to the Oakland A's, then you should be sweeping this team. But if you lose the series to the Oakland A's, there's going to be hell to pay. And now let's look at Boone here in the pitching decisions. We can talk about that. Why do you not have Michael King pitching in the 10th? Why? Michael King, the guy who's probably been your best reliever right now, because Clay Holmes obviously shows that he can't close or you can't really use him in these situations for a bit. Why is he not out there? Why are you taking him out for Albert Abreu? And yes, I know you have a game tomorrow, but you are facing the Oakland A's. With who starting? Let's see who's starting. Nestor starting. Okay, Nestor should be able to give you a good start against Oakland. I want to win this game. You want to win this series against Tampa. Make a statement. And it was looking like they were going to do that when they were up 6-0. And then they faltered. After they were up 6-0, the offense, besides a few guys, like I said, Bader, you get a shout out. Bader, you get, I'm going to clap for you. Pause, whatever. Bader, you're doing good. Rizzo is hitting. Glaber is on and off. Volpe's a rookie. You're going to be with the ups and downs with him. I'm not going to say anything. Okay. Judge will probably come back soon. Fine. But there's a lot of people. They've been like, oh, the season just started, man. Because I've been saying I was going to rant about the Yankees for a bit. And I just pushed it off every time because people are like, oh, the season just started out, blah, blah, blah. I am done. I'm done. There is no accountability. It's the same thing every year. And sure, are the guys going to come back? And maybe are they going to have a nice stretch? Sure, they probably will. And then, maybe in another month or so, this video is not going to look so great. But then when you go to October, this video is going to look so great because the same thing is going to happen unless there's changes. And there's no accountability from this team. Zero. Brian Cashman, and look, everyone wants to, Brian Cashman's one of the best GMs in the league. Brian Cashman, I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but he may be one of the worst GMs in New York. That is my hot take. He may be, if you truly think about it. Let's look at it. The Giants GM is good. Jets GM, good. Just got Aaron Rodgers. Okay, football, all right. But you can look at the Yankees and Mets, and you can make the argument that they have two of the worst GMs in New York. That is ridiculous. You look at the Knicks, sure, they lost yesterday. They're still in the second round right now. So, Brooklyn, so. But Brian Cashman, why is it every single player we gets hurt? Why? What are we doing? What is with the training staff? Giancarlo Stanton. Oh, it is the same pattern with this dude. And then you got I'm going to say it. IKF. Well, I don't even know what to say about him. He shouldn't even be on the team. And you have now Jake Bauers. Here, let's turn to the first game. You got Jake Bauers. We have no one that can play left field. He dropped too easy. Roderick and I probably could have caught the balls that he dropped. Roderick and I probably could have caught them. It was that easy. And it cost us the game. And probably the series. Roderick, go off on the Mets. Do whatever. I'm done. If this team somehow gets swept by Oakland, I will make another video. I don't care. I'll make another one, and I'll go off even more. Because this is infuriating. This is annoying. I've had enough. And if you don't win this series against Oakland, I just can't. Roderick, go ahead.
All right. I'm sorry. So recently, right? We had the stretch, right? The Rockies, the Tigers, the Nationals, these pretty soft teams. And every game, it's always been either the pitching or the offense just not showing up to the field. And today, against the Colorado Rockies, our pitching got lit up. Joey Lucchesi did nothing. The bullpen after him did nothing. We gave up 13 runs to the Rockies. We're not even in Coors Field. We gave up 13 runs to the Rockies. That's depressing, right? The offense showed some life, right? The offense was clicking a little bit today, but no matter what, we just couldn't get outs. And when you're doing that and you give up 13 runs, it's pretty hard to win a baseball game. In my opinion, I don't know. Maybe somebody can tell me I'm wrong, but it's just been a rough stretch. The offense has been abysmal recently, getting shut out by the Tigers. I mean, the Tigers, I don't know who they have pitching wise that should be shutting you out. It's just been brutal. The team can hit, and when the team hits, the pitchers don't want to show up, and it's just been rough. The pitching staff has been terrible. Tyler McGill, awful. David Peterson, awful. Kodai Senga, he's been all right. but other times it's been awful. Scherzer has been bad. JV in his first start did well, but besides that, who else do we have? I mean, it's the pitching. That was my concern going into the year. Was the pitching going to hold up? I thought it would, but clearly, excuse me, it has not. The team has been very dead, very no energy, no like trying to fight, and they just been just dead in the water for the last couple of weeks. And I don't know what's gonna turn it around at this point. Billy Upper needs to make a move at some point because like the way we're meant to make the playoffs the way we're going. And thankfully the rest of the division sucks right now, but it's bad. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, and going on the topic of Scherzer, can you give me a little more on how you feel about Scherzer's performance overall this season?
It's been it's been lackluster. I mean, his velocity's been dipping, and he made a comment about it. He was like, "Oh, my fastball isn't like at 1 to 2 ticks as to where it should be. I'm just not feeling at my best." What is that? What is it? What am I supposed to do with that? Like, oh, your fastball's not at 94 anymore. Okay, you're like 4,000 years old. We expect that, but you can't locate. You're giving up bombs to Javi Baez. First of all, how are you even throwing anything in the zone, Javi Baez? That's a good starting point. But come on, man. Like, you got to step it up. And honestly, I don't know what this team does at the trade deadline because it's a win now team, and the pitching has just been, and then the offense has been lackluster. Like, Pete's been nice, right? Beatty's been great. Alvarez has shown signs, but McNeil's not having a great year. Nimmo is starting to cool off. Lindor has been, it looks like part of his first year in New York. And it's just like, you got to do something. You can only keep playing Eduardo Escobar at second base and Luis Guillorme ever many times before we have to realize that we have to make a change. So they got to do something and quick.
All right, so who's a potential target for the Mets, Roderick?
Get Eduardo Escobar off my team. That's a starting point. Call up Mauricio or call up Vientos because as of right now, this team is not. They need a jolt, and it's not. You can't get anywhere from pitching unless you're trying to call up some random AAA starter. So you gotta break up another bat, in my opinion. You gotta start out hitting teams if you can't pitch. So do something like that.
Yeah, and also with Nimmo, I think this was the last game of the Detroit series. So basically, how much were they down? Were they down? Were they down two or were they down one? I don't remember. But you got Nimmo on first after he gets a hit, and then I was watching this live too. You got him. You got him trying to steal when the run means nothing. The run means nothing. You got him trying to steal, and then that was the second out. And then what happened? Then Marte struck out. And then game over. And then Detroit,
This is bad baseball. Like you can't be making base running outs. I don't care. I don't unless it's like unless it's like given you're getting that bag, which it's definitely not with Nimmo. Like there's no need for you to be doing that. It's just it shows a lack of like I don't even want to say like care, but like just not really caring, honestly. Just whatever. Let's just try something random and hope it works. Cause whatever.
All right. Is that it for the Mets, Roger?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go watch the 8 goals that we scored tonight. Do that.
And then just going back onto the Yankees real quick here, because I have a few more things to say. I had a few more things. While we were talking, I was like, wait a minute. I love Yankee fans all of a sudden. There's some Yankee fans that love to, I'm sorry, Mom and Dad, but love to kiss ass. I'm sorry. But it's true. You got guys giving credit for competing at this point. We're saying we're competing with this Rays team. This is good. All of our injuries, we're competing with them. So great. No. I don't want to hear competing. I don't want to hear that when, especially in this game, you were up 6-0. I don't want to hear how well you competed. I do not want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I don't. And then, all right, let's look at some more players here. Let's look at some more players. Clay Holmes. Clay Holmes has not been great at all. He hasn't. And as to why Boone keeps putting him in some of these situations, not mind you, maybe not during this series, but I'm just saying in general here, because I've been meaning to say a lot of things about the Yankees. And I just haven't done it because people are like, oh, the season just started. Well, guess what, everyone? Guess what? It's May. And sure, people are going to say, oh, it's only May. Well, guess what? You know what place the Yankees are in right now? You want to know? Let me let you guys in on a little secret. We're in last place. We're in last place. That is not good. You're under the Boston Red Sox. Care to explain? Care to explain? The Orioles are doing good. Are they going to sustain that? I'm not sure, but right now they're doing pretty good. Then the Blue Jays, I don't like them either, but they're still doing better than you. And then the Red Sox. The Red Sox, they swept. They had a 4-game sweep of the Blue Jays against them. I just can't. I can't. So like I said, if you don't sweep this Oakland A's team, which is dead, they are done. Nothing can go right for that team. Absolutely nothing. In that terrible stadium, then you got the announcer saying the N-word by accident. Nothing is going right for that team. If you cannot sweep this team, and if you lose the series to this team, there is a big problem. There's already big problems already. But when is Brian Cashman and maybe even Hal Steinbrenner, what is Hal Steinbrenner going to look at himself and saying, why am I not getting a return on my investment? We have the second highest payroll in the MLB. The Mets are first. And right now, we're basically barely over 500. At a point, they were under 500. So, like I said, whatever happens, happens. You better win the series. You better sweep them. If you lose the series to this team, and if you get swept by the Oakland A's, oh my gosh. Like I said, I have said off air, I've said that our season is over. I have felt that way. I've said the season is over unless changes are made. And I'm going to stay by that. I know it's only May. I know. But right now, it is the same thing we've seen for years with this Yankee team. It's the same thing. You got injuries. The offense isn't really, doing anything. There'll be a spurt. The offense just doesn't do anything. The bullpen has been, the bullpen's been blowing it. Cole, up to this game has been lights out. So you got to pass. He should have been took out before that home run happened. But, of course, Aaron Boone can't think of that. He can't think of that. He's just sitting there blowing his bubbles, thinking about who knows what. But whatever, man. Whatever. I don't care anymore. I'm just so done with this team. I'm just so done. Will I still probably go to a game this year? Maybe. We'll see. If they keep this up, probably not. But I think RODRICK may go to a Yankee game. Maybe I'll go. Maybe we'll do a nice little, Planet of NY, sports vlog or something. Whoa. But if they suck, then you won't see me there. No, I'm just I'm not a fair weather fan. I'll stick with this team. But right now, it is not great at all. It's not great for either New York baseball team.
There's not many New York sports teams that are looking good right now.
No, you got the Rangers eliminated. It's only football now. I shouldn't be looking at the Giants right now and being like, oh, yeah, we had such a great draft. And I shouldn't be focused on that right now. I should be focused on how good the Yankees are playing. But guess what? The Yankees aren't playing well at all, and they are in last place. And then the Mets are just mid, basically. RODRICK, any final thoughts on both teams?
Figure it out. If you figure it out, or else you know what's gonna happen if you don't figure it out. I don't really have to say it, but figure it out. or else, or
Yeah.
else.
All right. If you can all do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You can hear the pain in my voice. We'll see you all in the next video. Please subscribe. I was very angry. Please subscribe. Thank you.